Hey, what's up? This is a very late um, video blog. So, Jamaica is doing awesome right now. We have the fastest men and the fastest women in the world. Today is also the anniversary for Jamaica's independence, August 6th, 1962. I believe it's August 6th. Um, if it isn't August, yeah, it's August 6th, 1962. Yesterday, Usain Bolt killed it. And Johan Blake right behind him, two Jamaican track runners. And we also have Sherry Price. I can't remember her name, and I'm literally too hungry and too lazy to go on Wikipedia. But I put her name up on my Facebook because I was giving him props. And we also have an American, and I believe her last name is Richards Ross. She was originally born in Jamaica, but she was representing the USA. So, what is going on? Right now, this reminds me of privilege, perspective, what my family's gone through, that's going on in my life right now. And I've been talking to my girlfriend, and she's a little like, yeah, about money with school and stuff, which is totally understandable because that's what's been going on in college for the past couple of years, and especially since we're going to UC Davis, that shit is going to, excuse my French, that is going to be very expensive, to the point where, it would seemingly look like we're living on the bare minimum. And so when she told me this, it kind of put some things in perspective, and it inspired me to write a video blog that I told her that I was going to start doing. I was going to start doing more video blogs or writing blogs because I really have a lot of opinions on things that I love to rant about, especially by myself, so I might as well look in front of a camera and do it and not seem like a crazy man alone in my house ranting about things. So, I'm going to tell you a little story about privilege and why this whole money thing is a big thing for me. It's not that big of a thing, rather. Really, what it is that we're living, and a lot of these college kids, I believe, they thinking they're broke and blah blah blah. We are all living on a very low maximum right now. And we're not living on the bare minimum. There are other people out there who actually are living on the bare minimum. There are people in third world countries, Africa, China, homeless people around that you see on the streets. Those people are living on the bare minimum. We are living on a low maximum. I have family, my own blood, who are literally in Jamaica, who are living on the bare minimum. What I'm going through right now, yeah, tuition's gonna bite us so hard that we're gonna be living on a very low maximum. Something that we can work with, but like a credit card, it's something we have to work with and budget, which will teach us good skills. They're giving us something low to work with, and that allows us to teach the skills, which are way more valuable than how much money we're getting. And this brings up something my mom told me a long time ago, which is something that I think a lot of people don't see, because it's kind of after being taught this, my mom first taught me to be an observer, and that's how I was going to survive, to observe. And then she also taught me, when it comes to money, don't let money rule you. A lot of people miss out on so many opportunities, so many grand things, and just actually taking hold of their life because of some sort of they don't have enough money. Or they'll take what my mom said and twist it in a way to where they'll spend money they don't have. That's what the tagline or buzz phrase has been. Really, what it is just that whenever you have an opportunity presented to you, this is the case I'm getting to. Whenever you have an opportunity presented to you, don't stop yourself just because you don't have money. This doesn't mean spend money you don't have. What it does mean is figure it out. Figure out how it's going to work. Instead of doing whatever it takes, there's something I've been saying: do whatever good it takes for you to be successful. There's that little I mean, crazy, over-analytical English majors. There's a lot of sayings we all live by. You know, YOLO, do whatever it takes, uh, uh, um, believe in yourself. You know, there's so many little things that in our language that we've been abbreviating language, but really we need to really kind of expand it and add little things to help move it along, and help us move along and grow healthily and with wellness. Instead of just you only live once and you do something stupid. You know, I did that already, and for that, I was, you know, this is kind of where I'm going back to my family. That part of my life is totally done, and it would took me a little bit to kind of tell some people that I were dealing with that that part of my life is finished. You know, that part of my life, I have to move on because there are people I'm responsible to. There's a legacy that I'm responsible to that I have to adhere to and I'm responsible to and all that shit. I'm repeating myself, whatever. If I don't adhere to it, then I'm doing my bloodline and my future bloodline and, you know, that whole epic story that I'm figuring out this shit's real. Like, you really need to, or I, sorry, not you, but I really need to follow along the steps and get the and gain the opportunity that my family did. That family gained when they immigrated over here. Yeah, we're a family of immigrants, and we are living the American dream, as my sister told me. So that places a lot of responsibility, and also but more importantly, it puts things in perspective for, you know, the whole first world problems memes and all that stuff. It really is first world problems, and if you really put, and the reason why those memes are there, as somebody said, it's just like memes. Nothing's profound comes out of memes. It's something on somebody on Reddit. There's a lot of stuff. There are lessons you can learn in memes, just like as in anything. You can learn lessons out of Sesame Street, and people look at it very trivially when they're older. But really, there's some shit you can learn from that. So, put things into perspective. My family came over here, and my dad and my mom, they come from really, 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 a really, really poor background. My entire family, my mom, my dad, even my extended family, all of us. Um, and there's only another person on my age, what's up, Kozo, Sabrina, that is in my generation. Out of like the hundreds, and this is just my mom's side, and then they have my dad's side and whatever. Now, from what I'm doing with my life, I really want to see the world, and I'm making it a point to see the world. Now, wouldn't you think it would ill behoove me to think that because I don't have enough money, I should stop myself from seeing the world? That would be foolish. But that would mean I'm not entirely grasping the idea and the opportunities that my parents presented for me. So there's that whole dilemma. Do I use the money? Do I have the money? Or do I wait till I have money, or get a loan, or blah blah blah, or do I just go and just grab it? Well, I decided to just go and grab it and figure out how to do it in whatever way it takes, because that's the way that I can leave the same kind of, well, my own little kind of legacy that Usain Bolt left, my own little legacy that Johan Blank left, that Miss Price left, as well as Miss Richards Ross left. We have to leave those kinds of legacies. We have to grasp those kinds of opportunities. We have to do whatever good it takes. If I don't, then what was coming over here for? You know, if I have to look at and be like, there are people in East Oakland, there are people in Richmond, there are people in Compton, there are people in Detroit, there are people in, I'm on 5 now. There are people in New York City, San Francisco. There are people in downtown Sacramento, which I do apologize for beating up that bum that one day, and I did say that I was in a very bad place in my life, and I could be like that guy. I'm still trying to forgive myself for that. Actually, I am. I've moved on. That was a very, very low point. So anybody who's been warning about that, if you even remember, know that I'm totally sorry about that. And if I saw that guy, I'd probably give him every cent I have. In fact, I do plan on taking on some charities. Um, but anyways, there's a lot of things that I have to. It's kind of like my penance is to really do what I need to do and to move on. It's kind of moving back to the homeless guy thing. I have to move forward. I have to move onward. I have to move upward. I have to grow upward. I actually wrote a song that I will be releasing on my solo album pretty soon. And it's going to be released. It's going to be finished this month. Yes! I might even work on it after this video, this blog. But yeah, by looking at where my family has gone and where my family's come from, I have to move forward. There's so much. As there's a poem called The Red Wheelbarrow, and it's like the first line is, so much depends upon this. So much depends upon it. So much depends upon this, and it's like it's how it's said. It's like it means everything. And instead of the red wheelbarrow, I actually call it, the blue and gold horse. So much depends upon this. And to my girlfriend Victoria, I love you, baby. And to myself, to my family, to Jamaica, to America, all that nonsense, common sense, great sense, all sense. Thank you, and I will do my best for myself, first and foremost, and most importantly, so that, more importantly, I do it for everybody else. It's funny how that works. So, yeah, I know this is kind of all over the place. Welcome to the Mind of Leryan. I'm kind of hard to follow. I haven't done a blog in a while, so I'm a little scatterbrained. I am also very hungry. At the same time, I'm also very acknowledgeable that now that I know, it took me a while to figure it out, now that I know, it's not about what you know, it's about how you use and apply what you know. And because you can know all you want. We live in the age of information, but what do you do with that information? That's kind of that's actually what wisdom and understanding is. It's what you do with it. Yeah. So, Professor, this quasi or fake professor is done lecturing, motivational speaker, whatever. Yeah, I know I'm totally awkward right now because I need to eat, but yeah, take that as you will. And just kind of remember to just place things into perspective, and just remember all the privileges you got, count your blessings, all those things that we learned, that some people would think, yeah, people have been saying it for years, but that's exactly how we make changes, is by using the lessons that actually work, and applying the lessons that actually work. And if it doesn't work the first time, there's probably something wrong with you, not something wrong with the lesson. So yeah. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. Eat food. Drink a lot. Be healthy. Stay well. As my teacher says, my old teacher, Professor Kogan, said, what did he say? He signed off every freaking class. Be good. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to others. Have a good day.